Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P-Funk, thinking right, out here in the lab, in the sunshine, doing what I do for you. Disclosure, before we go any further, let me make it clear. I don't mean no disrespect to nobody. Just want to be clear. No disrespect intended. Right thinkers, let's do what we do. Writers in 25 rules live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in this story. For life, I give life lessons. You must be enjoying it because you tune in and receiving them. So let's do what we do. Got a good one for you. Right Thinkers mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right Thinkers Way of Life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission. All right thinkers to do just that. Know themselves. So with the lessons, the training, and the instruction I give you, you following through for yourself, you'll find out that it works for you too. So let's go. Know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. I can teach them. That's why I like to do what I do for you. I got you. Stay tuned. A person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them. I'm a spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my eye, be true. Today, I hope I don't get in no trouble because I'm about to not rant, but just ask a few questions and try to make a few points. Let's go. Right thinkers, let's talk about the moral bar. Oh, y'all don't seem to be good with this moral word. Don't everybody understand what morals is? Okay, if not, let's talk about the moral bar has been lowered. When I come up back in my day, the moral bar was risen. It was high. Your morals had to be correct. So being morally correct means using a position of power and authority and hopefully leadership. But that's what we need in those positions. So right then, let's talk about how the moral bar has been lowered. I personally hate to get involved in nonsense, aka politics. But really, I have to digress. Because I really get excited, I get upset, so I got to really show compassion, composure, because if the passion kick in, I might get a little irate. So understand that no disrespect intended. We as a people, we really should let those who we put in office, who we vote in, who you gotta vote, no vote is a vote for the, okay, but we gotta let them know we want better results for our vote, for our backing. You proud on us when it's time to vote, you come ask for this, that, the other, make a bunch of promises to us, and then we get nothing. And I don't blame y'all, but I blame us as a people. As I said, we as a people gotta get better, okay? I'm a teacher. I teach life lessons. That's my way of giving back. That's my way of helping my people out. Now, this is one of them times where I'm giving a life lesson. This is a life lesson. Contrary to what some may believe, this is a lesson in paying attention to what's going on around you. And we really got to get better at the people we put in charge of things that we need that's supposed to be looking out for us, our politicians. I'm not a politician. I'm not a preacher. I'm just a teacher. So this is a lesson. I hope you can get it and don't misinterpret it, misunderstand it. Now, for my thing, if you're going to be a leader, political people are leaders. You have to be morally correct. That should be the first requirement. Or am I wrong? I'm just saying. When you commit a felony, you go to prison, you lose your right to vote. You lose a bunch of rights because you committed a felony against me. Yeah, all that. Yeah. But if you are in this other arena, that don't count. I'm just asking. So let me ask a question. I'm just asking. Is it the less morals? Wait a minute. Excuse me. Before I get to that one, let me write this up. I'm a leader in my field, and I'm a follower of right thinking, what's right, and politics. I don't indulge. First of all, no, I don't indulge. Why? I'm about to hope to get that point across to you, because I'm gonna ask the question. Am I just asking? Is the less morals you have, the better you are equipped to run the country? That's where we are now. If you're a politician and you're in position and you got scandals that don't deter the people from putting you back in the same position, and you exhibiting come on, bad behavior, unmoral behavior. Watch this. So this is a lesson. This is from my right thinkers. This is a lesson about morals. I just did a lesson and didn't go over too well, but I'm coming back at you again. Why? Because the morals of a leader, and if you're not morally correct, you're really not a leader. If your morals is in question, if your person isn't, your character is in question, I haven't seen an honest politician yet. And again, no disrespect intended. So sorry if you are one. You need to make yourself known, because it's really hard to find a good one or an honest one, whatever you want to call them. But I'm a fairly decent, intelligent black man. And I see a lot of bad politicians. How could that be? I know that trick too. The moral bar for being a leader has obviously been, like I said in the headline, lowered. My question is why? I'm a teacher. I teach right thinking philosophy. Over 40 years ago, I was a drug dealer. Went to prison, served my time, did all that good stuff, changed my life around. So I can speak on that side. Why? Been there, done that. I'm on this side, so I can elaborate a little bit better. But what I'm seeing is people whose moral code is really questionable and sketchy at best, but they're in leadership position. I ain't calling names because I ain't trying to be disrespectful. I'm just putting it out there. Now, I know the qualities of a good leader. I try to exhibit them. Why? Because I'm proud of myself as a good leader. Even when I was doing bad, I was still a good leader. Why? Because I still had the same qualities. If you have morals and you're a leader, that should be pretty high on your list. If you want to lead anybody, you should be morally correct yourself. Trying to maintain. Preachers, I freak out. You guys who in that pulpit talking a good one, all that, but knowing you ain't right. It's not me to judge you. That ain't what I do. But it's about your moral code. And when it's in question, that means where there's smoke, there's fire. That's similar. What happened to the moral character in our leadership? I remember Malcolm. I remember Martin. I remember the guy called JFK. Leaders with character, leaders with moral standards. Every one of them dead because their moral bar was up here. Moving on. I'm a street dude from projects from the hood, but I'm not stupid. I can tell these guys ain't in it for the benefit of us. No. It's not for us. They all self-serving people, and we just keep serving them up and wonder why we didn't get nothing. I'm just a teacher, but I teach spiritual philosophy that teaches moral ethics. Yeah, hello, yeah. If I had a bunch of bad things going on outside my teachings, my classroom, how could that work? Or how could that, when I'm teaching this, but I'm doing this? When what you say and what you do don't match, don't balance out, I'm done. I'm not going to pay attention to you. Why? Because I see basically what I need to see. And what you're saying is not matching what you're doing. So I can see simple truth. And I teach. If what they say don't match what they do, you already know how I feel about that one. Even me. I have to think, do, and be right. Why? It's the way of life for me. Oh yeah, I just teach this. No. I live this. That's why I'm big on the concept of how could you say this and do this, and when it don't match, do you still get a pass? Not for me. I'm just saying. Why? I'll hold myself accountable. So I'm sure I'm gonna hold you. So that's why. Don't get a pass from me. Watch this. I teach if what they say don't match what they do, they are what? A liar. Yeah. And I'm being respectful. I'm just saying when what you say don't match what you do, that means you're lying. I know a liar when I see one. Why? Just by listening to him or her, I can tell if they telling the truth or not. I'm the lie detector hook up to you and tell you you're lying. My discernment, my street acumen, and my intellect tells me I can recognize a lie from the truth. I'm teaching all my right thinkers to do the same. That's bad for you. Okay? And there you go. Next one. Here we go. I'm about to swing for the fences right now. The political arena is not a good moral arena to be in, obviously. Why do people who claim to serve the people never do what they say? When they get there after telling them, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that to get in, when we get you there, you do none of what you say. We as a people need to work on that one too. Hold them, put their foot to the fire, so to speak. Hold them accountable. That's what you got to do. I wanted to be a mayor. That kid coming up. I wanted to be the mayor of my city, Newark. I come up. Why? Because it was so bad. Everywhere I went, man, no, oh, you from Newark? Oh, so I said, okay, man, that's going to straighten it out. I didn't want to be the mayor to get rich or to, profit. Again, I'm a servant. I do that. President. I do it anywhere I'm serving. I don't care where I serve at. I'd rather serve close to home or whatever, but I'm serving where I'm needed. That's my calling. Another lesson, but that's what I'm saying. And I'm big on respect and morals. Did lesson about that a while ago. But for some reason, in the political arena, that's not a requirement. What's this? Now, I was told I wouldn't make a good politician. You know why? I don't drink and I don't lie. So, can't be a politician. Told me at UPS, I won't go far. Why? 'Cause I don't drink. Didn't go far. Still don't drink. So don't let what they tell you deter you from what you do. You do you. Let whatever happens, gonna happen anyway. But you just do you. Be you. That's my point. Now, I'm a truth teller. So, nope, I guess I can't be a politician. But why can't we get a good politician? Because that arena is not with morally. If you're in that arena and you're honest, you're going to lose. They tell you that all the time. They said the honest, the only a good. They said it said only honest politician is an ex-politician or a bad politician. Why? They don't like truth tellers. Why is that? It's like people in the street don't like snitches. That's why I was when I was coming up. Now that's part of the fabric of the streets. Politicians lying is part of the job. From what I'm told, I just saying. So I'm moving on. That's my program. I can't do that. So I'm just saying. Let me wrap this up. Now, this is my take on that. When your choice, when come election time, it's time to vote. And we got coming up for president. When your choice, they tell you, pick the lesser of two evils. If your choice is the lesser of two evils, look, if my choices are to pick one of the lesser two evils, you know what I'm going to do. Need I say any more? Your choice. I'm trying real hard to stay politically correct. I think I've done a good job. AKA, lying with a straight face. Think I can be a politician? If my choice, again, is between two evils, understand this, then I really have no choice. So don't keep selling me on the choice deal and I don't really have none. You think we ain't smart to realize that by this point now? Politicians, the bird, okay? Same bird, right wing, left wing. Same bird. Which one you want? Take your pick. Left of two evils. The reason I don't vote, and that's the reason why, that is if I have to pick between two evils, that's the same bird, there's no need to waste my time. I'm going to get the high hard one anyway I go. Favorite phrase, don't know whether to shit or go blind. Either one of the decisions ain't going to be good for you. So when you put in that position, you already know it ain't for you. So avoid being in that predicament. Know yourself and understand until we can really have an election, a vote between good and evil for real, where I already know the bad guy, but I know there's a good guy. So I'm voting with the good guy. Why? He's a good guy. But I got two bad guys. I don't vote with neither one of them. I'm out. I got to go before I lose my food. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. There's a message in there. I got more. I'll be back.